Now I add the garlic and the onion in the pan, and when the garlic is a little bit not really toasted, I add a little bit the onion, and they are now cooking together. I'm going to let the onion become a little bit soft together with the garlic. But normally I add the two together at once, the garlic and the onion together in some cooking, because of the garlic they burn fast. So I think our onion is soft already, that we can add our ginger, pieces of ginger. And I like this food a little bit, the taste of ginger. It gives it the taste that gives you an appetite to eat, especially during cold weather. Ginger is very good for our immune system to fight against viruses and infection, together with the garlic and the onion. So when they're already a little bit mixed together, now I'm going to add the shrimps. I'm not going to cook the shrimp too much, because the shrimp, they cook also together with the rest until later when we add the rest of the ingredients. And shrimp, when they are overcooked, just like I told in the past, they become like a rubber. So you must be careful. So when you place a full shrimp in your food, the better, because it doesn't cook very fast, and cutting them very small. So it's like when some people, when they make shrimp dishes, they cook a little bit the shrimp and then they set it aside, and when they have to warm the dish again, and then they add again the shrimp, so that it's not overcooked. Now when the shrimp is added, then around 1 minute, 2 minutes, stirring it together with the garlic, the onion, and the ginger, we're going to add now the tomatoes. We add the tomatoes because the tomatoes is the one that's going to flavor the whole dish. And tomatoes must be cooked until it become like a kind of a juice or a pulp. It must be broken down into like a pulp, so that all the juices, it goes together with the rest of our dish, especially when we add the courgette and then the carrots. I don't add the water when I cook this, because the courgette is watery enough. So when the water started coming out from the courgette and from the sweet pepper, and then you place it in a low fire, the juice that comes from those vegetables is more than enough to cook your dish. But if you think that you need a little extra sauce, because especially children, they like a little bit sauce with their rice, you can add a little bit of water in it. Now friends, you see that the tomatoes started to break down, and it's producing its own sauce in it together with the rest of the ingredients. And that's the time when we have to add our other vegetable, the courgette, and then the carrots. And friends, now I add now the carrots and then the courgette. And if you think that the vegetable that you cut is too much for the quantity that you need, just like here with me, here I have excess of the green thing of carrots and courgette. I'm not going to add it. Instead, I'm going to freeze it, so that next time when I made the vegetable soup, I can add it to it. So there's nothing to be wasted. What is left over the vegetable that you prepare, you can always freeze it and you can use it next time that you need those vegetables. So I continue stirring them a little bit for a while, and then at the end I'm going to add this sweet pepper. So now friends, I add already the sweet paprika, and now gently simmering together with the rest of the vegetables. And if you don't like shrimp so much, you can use a can of sardines or a can of tuna. That is also very good, and it's also flavorful, because when you were young you also use a can of sardines and or a tuna, a small tuna, and then the dish is also very flavorful. So now I'm going to gently stir it, and then after that placing it in a low fire, and then after a few minutes I'm going to place a cover and let the warmth of the cooking plate to cook it further, and then our food is cooked. I'm not really cook it through and through, because I must leave also some time when you have to warm up the food. If it is cool off and you wanted to warm it up, there is still a space that wherein it can be warmed up without making a messy vegetable stir fry in it. So I hope you enjoy our cooking for today. It's a simple home cooking recipe, and have a nice day, and God bless everybody.